This guy has some things right and some things wrong.
Does anyone else think about the fact that we are all at the mercy of the bottom 20% of people in America? Rules and laws that you follow and the rules and laws that I follow, they all exist because of the behavior of the bottom 20%.
Here's where he's partially right. He's talking about the rules and laws that we follow are because those laws are put in place as a result of the behavior of the bottom 20%. He's talking about that from a financial standpoint, from an economic standpoint. That's where he's incorrect. The rules and laws that we have to follow are there because of the dumbest 20%. The 20% that doesn't know how to fucking function in society, right? And I'm going to paraphrase from time to time here Jim Jeffries, the comedian. But I, for example, know how to drive my car. Many people I know how to drive our car. And we can drive our car as fast as humanly fucking possible without getting into an accident. But we can't. Because some people don't know how to drive their car very fast without getting into an accident. And so we have laws that limit how fast we can drive. Okay, once again, paraphrasing Jim Jeffries. Over the course of my lifetime, I have taken drugs like a fucking champion. But there are laws against taking drugs because somebody out there, OD, did something bad, killed somebody while under the influence, whatever the case may be. So it's not the bottom 20% that dictate the laws, in my opinion. It's the dumbest 20%. We have to walk as slow as the slowest members of society, right? It's just a fact of life. After he says that, I think he goes way more off course here.
Bottom 20%. The taxes we all pay on our income and on our purchasing, they only exist to support the bottom 20%. Greatest risk to the property that you own and to the well-being of you and your family members and the people you love is that bottom 20% of people. The public places that used to be really nice and used to be really fun to hang out at or comfortable to be in, they're not anymore because of this bottom 20%.
So let's first talk about the taxes. You say that the taxes that we pay are there to support the bottom 20%. Do only the bottom 20% need roads and military protection and police protection and clean air and clean water? That only benefits the bottom 20%? That only supports the bottom 20%? The military only protects the bottom 20%? The fire department only goes to the bottom 20%'s houses? The schools are filled with kids from nothing but the 20%? No, as a matter of fact, the bottom 20% pay a far larger percentage of their income in taxes in order to ensure that the top 1% pays as little as humanly possible from a percentage standpoint. Now, see, here's where people from the right are going to come into the comment section and go, but Tom, the rich pay the most taxes. Not from a percentage standpoint. The woman working the phones at the corporate or the Fortune 500 company pays a higher percentage in taxes than the guy who's the CEO of the company. That's just a fact. So the taxes that we pay are paid so that those that are the richest among us don't have to pay as much. And the people who are the biggest threat to my well-being and my family's well-being aren't the bottom 20% economically. Fuck, those are the people we live around. Those people aren't out to get us. Those are the people that we see in our grocery stores and at our gas stations and at our kids' functions and at our local town fairs. The biggest threat to our existence is the 1%. The 1% who's not satisfied with the fact that they are already multi-billionaires. They want to stand on our throats even more. Now they're coming for your fucking retirement money. Now they're coming for your fucking Social Security. That's the biggest threat to people like us, not the bottom 20%. The bottom 20% is who's hanging out on our deck, burning a joint with us, talking about how the top 1% is trying to come get all of our fucking retirement money. Let's wrap this up.
Zoning laws are specifically designed to allow the bottom 20% to do kind of whatever they want without repercussion. I'm not saying it shouldn't be this way. I'm not saying that this is a bad way for society to exist. All I'm saying is it is probably a good idea to understand this, to know this, and plan your life accordingly. This is fact. Our lives revolve around the bottom 20% of people and what they do.
it was at that point that I started to wonder, is this satire? And I still don't know if it's a guy trying to prove a point through satire or if it's somebody that actually believes this bullshit. The bottom 20% get to do whatever the fuck that they want without repercussions. Since fucking when? Go to any county jail in your state. Go to any state prison in your state. Go to any federal prison that might be located in your state's borders. You know what you're going to find there? A whole bunch of people from the bottom 20% and very few from the top 1%. That right there tells you bottom 20% don't get to do whatever the hell they want without repercussions. The top 1% do. Now, if this is satire, damn good. But I don't know. The rest of his content seems like it's very real, so this one has me confused.